What's up, everybody? How's it going? Well, I hope you had a good 4th of July if you were in the United States. If you're in the rest of the world, I hope you also had a good 4th of July. Certainly hope you didn't have a bad day yesterday. But yeah, in the U.S., we party hard on the 4th of July. We get outside and shoot off fireworks and things. We had a big group of friends go to the lake from work and paddle around and kind of find a little beach to party on, which was fun, but I will say I am tired. So today I'm going to switch it up because I did not do my writing this morning, hence the 4th of July hangover, and I didn't want to be foggy. So I'm going to do our midweek message tomorrow. And today we're going to do our romance oracle reading for the week. So we're going to pull a few cards to guide us along our love life for the next week or so. See what we've got coming out. Okay, so as I was shuffling and talking, we had attraction come out. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So this is also a card not just about like building attraction and, stirring attraction and stoking attraction, but this is also about activating the law of attraction. And so in order to manifest your desire has to be stoked. We can have like a very clear vision of what we want, and we can speak that vision into existence. But it's like what we feel that's really the magnetism. And so, we have to feel desire in order to pull what we want towards us. So activating the law of attraction, she's sitting here like taking time to smell the roses. And it's like, just be really in the moment. Be present. Don't like get caught up in like, obsessing over the past or obsessing over the future. Just be in this present moment and appreciate, what's around you right now. So the smells, the flavors of the moment, just appreciate the day that you're in and leave tomorrow for tomorrow. During our full moon workshop, the Capricorn full moon workshop, which was really good, go take a look at it. I just haven't had time to share it a bunch because of the holidays and a bunch of other things going on. But the last card that we got was from the Loving Words from Jesus. And it was a verse about leave tomorrow for tomorrow and be in today. Tomorrow will come and, basically it's like just be in the moment and don't worry about tomorrow because it robs you of being in the now. And that's where all your power is. It's in the now. So appreciate this moment fully. And yeah, don't get too caught up in what's just around the corner, try to let go of control. All right, what else do we need to know about this week other than activating the law of attraction by just being in a state of appreciation? Let's see. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So yeah, putting yourself out there in dating, whether you're like just getting out there and meeting people, or whether you've started seeing someone, or whether you're in a relationship for a long time and you're having to put yourself out there to your partner to communicate something that's not getting through. It can be really vulnerable, right? Even just putting yourself out there in situations that are lighthearted can make you feel really vulnerable. And so, it's easy to fall under like a self-defeating defense mechanism of just being like, oh, it's no big deal, throw in the towel, like, and go into straight avoidance or shut down. But yeah, something good is worth having. It's going to be worth making the effort. And so, yeah, it means that you may have to like put yourself out there a little bit, take a risk, be vulnerable. In life, there's like, you don't win any bet that you don't place. And so it requires that we put some skin in the game. And so sometimes it just requires risk and effort, and you don't know how things are going to go. But we never really know how things are going to go. It's the illusion, right? So it's like we go through all of these things in life just so that we can try to remember, or like try to learn how to like let go of our illusion of control. You know, it's like there's no guarantees. So yeah, make the effort. If there's something that you like and that you are, you know, wanting to have, then it's worth, you know, taking the steps you're guided to take. The other two cards that came out with those were stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So yeah, I mean, this is very much like the feeling of this reading is be in the moment. Be optimistic. Try not to let old fears and worries and self-defeating tendencies and insecurities rob you of just being in the moment and enjoying life and enjoying, you know, attraction and romance and, you know, the comings and goings of relationship, right? Wherever you are in it, whether you're just like talking to new people, whether you're dating, whether you're married, whatever, you know, it's just staying optimistic and not being jaded and just putting in that effort. And it's like, if you are lighthearted about it and fun and optimistic, then the effort that you're putting into your relationship is taking good care of yourself, keeping yourself lively and interesting and nurtured and fun and a joy to be around. And so, yeah, it's like you keep yourself full. You keep your own love tank full, which I think was maybe one of the cards that also came up during our reading. But yeah, it's like, just keep yourself nurtured so that you're feeling great, you know, and stay optimistic. And so then you're going to be putting out like your higher self vibes, which is going to attract in, you know, people and you know, in persons and experiences that are in resonance with that high vibration. And it's worth making the effort, and it's worth, you know, staying on top of self-awareness and like a higher state of consciousness as like observing the self and practicing that self-control. So you can go slowly and make decisions deliberately, or, you know, not react, you know, from a state of impulsivity or, you know, fear, scarcity, lack, doubt, insecurity, or whatnot. So, or even feelings of, you know, urgency, right? That's in there with scarcity. Okay, so then the reconciliation card came up. Someone from your past is returning to your life. This could be like past life stuff. This could be just like, you know, things that you reconcile, you know, between, or working something out that's come around again, or, you know, facing a cycle or a pattern and like, you know, reconciling the differences. There was another, I did take a look at the midweek reading today, and I'm not sure if it was that or earlier in the week, but there was some theme about, and it could have been in our energy oracle forecast, but it was like about taking these two opposing things and like bringing them into balance by like integrating them a little bit, or like evening them out. So I feel like that, you know, can have something to do with that as well. Yeah, reconciling the contrast. And then your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So engagement with codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So as you become more engaged in your love life, like it's becoming more engaging, just realize that we are all on a spectrum of codependency. We're human beings. And so it's just natural that we need one another. And it's always going to be a balancing act and a dance with yourself and others to find that sweet spot, you know? And it's, you know, sometimes it's like, it can weigh and sway. Like, I don't really think that we're ever like locked in to like some kind of like healed state where we're like, oh, okay, I figured that out, you know, never a problem again. You know, I think it's almost like, you know, I've told this story before, but when I was born with like a pigeon toe. I don't know what the proper medical term is. I'm sure that's probably an offensive way to put it, but I have it, and that's what I've always referred to it. But it's like one of your feet kind of turns in when you walk. It's just the way that your bones are like adjusted and sitted, you know? And there's a way to correct it with like leg braces, but I never had them growing up. We were poor. So I trained myself to walk, to correct that when I walk. But like when I get tired, when I'm not paying attention, you know, it turns back in or whatever. And it's like the same thing with our tendencies, with our, you know, with our virtues versus our vices. You know, it's like we're always trying to keep these things in balance, and you know, it's always going to be a dance. So it's never going to be somewhere where we get to absolute perfection. So it's like, yeah, we're reconciling these things, these extremes, these polarized parts of ourselves, and energies that we have in the dynamics with others as well. So we're bringing these things into balance. We're just becoming more aware of our tendencies towards codependency and others, and just taking it as it comes, and you know, making little adjustments and trying to take small steps to be present and to try to witness like where you can make adjustments little by little, and in the moment. But otherwise, it's like, yeah, do your best, but don't get too hung up about it. Like, just make the effort. We're never going to be perfect, right? Be optimistic. Like, everything's could be fine, right? You know, we overthink, like, all of the, like, we dress rehearse all these tragedies that may never come. And so, yeah, just be in the moment. Lend yourself to the now without getting, you know, too caught up in the future or the past. Just enjoy and be in a state of appreciation and optimism and faith. Make the effort. And yeah, do your best to sort of balance these energies in your codependencies, you know, don't be too avoidant, don't be too anxious, you know, it's just like you want that Goldilocks zone. And the more that you balance those out, the more engaging you will, like the more engaging your love life will be, and in a healthy way, right? In a balanced sense. All right, y'all. Well, I hope y'all have a lovely week. I hope you have love in your life. I hope nobody goes thirsty out there. And yeah, tomorrow we will do our midweek reading where we will pull cards from the Wild Unknown Alchemy deck, where we kind of go into the process of our anchor message for the week, which is our spiritual assignment. So yeah, you guys, I will see you tomorrow. Be good. Ciao.